what is a hedge and what is a hedge fund? I heard them talking about on CNBC the market's in a hedge or something. So
All right. So a hedge is basically if you are buying options to protect against downside protection, you don't need to particularly own the stock, and you can just profit from the downward move of that stock or indice. Um, but it's basically, they call them put options basically. So it's the obligation for someone else to buy your shares at an agreed upon price up until agreed upon date. And those insurance contracts basically go up in value as the stock goes down, or the likelihood of the stock going down actually increases, whether it's just with volatility or just perceived fear for the overall market or that stock.
okay, so a
Um,
hedge is when they say a hedge, it's basically a put option.
Correct. Yes. So
Okay.
some hedge funds, what they'll end up doing, they give them that moniker because that's the majority of what they do trading wise, rather than just buying and selling stocks. A lot of times they're just buying and selling the actual options on the calls or the puts, and they're also called hedge funds because some hedge funds, what they do to hedge their risk, basically to reduce their risk, is that they will buy a certain amount of stock and then sell a certain amount of other stocks that they think are likely to decline in value while the others rise in value. And it's almost like hedging your bets in the term of a kind of a casino type thing.
Yeah.
So that ideally there's a relative value there. So that if the stock market were to decline a lot, the valuable companies won't decline as much as the very overpriced companies.
Mm.
And you end up with almost a neutral outlook on the market, and ideally outperform because of that.